to Psalms chapter 40 and verse 8. I delight to do thy will, O Yahweh, yea, thy law is within my heart. First and foremost, I like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. I give double honor to the apostles of great mercy and do rule well. Salutation to the men of the Hope Land Sincere elect. This is Brother Makazar from the Trinidad camp. Just want to do a little edification for the elect's sake. And the name of this lesson is duty. Alright, duty, because we have a duty to fulfill to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Alright, we have a duty to do his will. We have a duty to go out and to preach and to wake up the elect. Alright, and as the scripture says, what is the whole duty of a man? To fear the Most High and keep his commandments. And that is the commandments. He said, if you love me, keep my commandments. He commanded us to go out and wake up the elect. Alright, so we have to do this. Alright, and going through the precepts, you will see why why we have to do this. Alright, this is Luke chapter 17 and verse 9. It says, doth he thank that servant because he had did the things which were commanded him? I trow not. It says, likewise, when you have done all those things which are commanded you, say, we are unprofitable servants, we have done that which is our duty to do. Alright, we are unprofitable servants. Alright, means a servant that basically working and not collecting a pay. Alright, but in this case, we're gonna collect the kingdom. Alright, but the idea behind it is a servant that working and not having a daily or weekly or a wage at the end of a cycle. Alright, because we go out there, the apostles out there 30 plus years, we out here and we don't receive money for this. As the first scripture I read, I delight to do thy will. We're doing it because we love doing it. We love serving Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. There's a reason why we go out. Alright? But when you look up the word duty, it goes back to Ophelio. Alright? Which says what? To owe. To owe money. To be in debt for that which is due. The debt metaphor, the goodwill, when you look up the word duty, so it means to be in debt. So we are indebted to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Yahushai, he gave his life for us, as the scripture says, life for life. He gave his life for us because we were dead. We were dead without Yahushai, and Yahushai gave his life for us, for the Most High to take us back. Therefore, we are indebted to him. We owe him. We owe him our life. Hence the reason, we out here preaching. The scripture says, as it was in your way to go astray from him, now being returned, seeking 10 times more. So now we have to go out and we have to labor to call in the elect. That is the reason we're going out there. Alright? That is the reason we're going out and preaching this word. Because we are indebted to Yahushai. It is our duty. We owe him. We owe him a great debt. So we have to go out and work for free to call in the elect. He said, bid them to come in. Alright, so we are indebted to the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai because he gave his life. He gave his life for us. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Yahushai sacrificing himself for us to have the understanding of this truth. Alright, this is the book of Philippians chapter 1 and verse 29. It says, for unto you it is given in the behalf of Mashiach, not only to believe on him, but also to suffer for his sake. So we not only just believe in, some people believe that, once they know Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, they know that they are Hebrew Israelite, that's it. They just go about the normal day, wearing the fringes, covering their head, wearing a beard, and that's it. Might keep the Sabbath, not eat pork. That's it. No. Guess what? The scripture says the law is made nothing perfect. But faith in Yahushai, if you have faith in Yahushai, then guess what? You have to put that faith to the test. And how you put in that faith to the test? By going out there and waking up the elect. Going out there and pushing this truth, as the scriptures talk about them that hazarded their life for the sake of Yahushai. You have to go out there. You can't be no crypto Israelite. All right? You can't be no crypto Israelite. You have to go out there and push this word. All right? Wake up the elect. That's how you pay Yahweh Shai back for what he did. All right? That's how you pay him back. By going out there and suffering for his sake also. That takes faith. That shows your faith. The scripture says faith without works is dead. If you believe, then guess what? You go out there and preach. It says, therefore we believe, therefore we preach. This scripture says that. So if you believe, therefore you have to go out and preach. And that's how you pay back the debt that's owed. And you do that until the coming of the Lord Yahweh Shai. All right? We have a duty. We have a debt to pay Yahweh Shai back for him shedding his blood. Because firstly, we were the ones that went off. If we didn't go off, he wouldn't have to shed his blood. So because we went off, he had to shed his blood to bring us back to the Father. So therefore, we owe him a great deal. We owe him a great deal. So there's no just coming in this truth and just, believing and just living your normal life. We have to actually go out and teach. We have to teach. All right? And we're going to suffer. This is Matthew chapter 25 and verse 24. Going straight to the point. It says, then he which had received 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent. So he went and hid it. He didn't went out to preach. He just believed and wear fringes and kept the beard, and that was it. Hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gathered where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received my own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which had 10 talents. For every one that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that had not shall be taken away even that which he hath. All right, it says, and cast ye the unprofitable servant, the servant that didn't go out and preach and wake up the elect, into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. All right, so you have to labor to show your faith, because we have a debt owed to Yahweh Shai. We're showing that we're indebted to him by going out and preaching. 2 Timothy 2:2, the things that thou hast heard of me amongst many witnesses, the same commit thou unto faithful men, that they may teach others also. So this is a process. You learn to teach so that you could teach. All right, you learn to teach. As Daman always says, you paid forward. All right, you paid forward. All right, you indebted to him. He saved your life, so now you indebted, Lord. Wherever you need, I doing it, because you indebted to him. You owe him. You owe him life for life. He gave his life. Now you owe him your life. All right. This is the final precept here. This is Hebrews chapter 10 and not Hebrews 10. Not Hebrews 10. This is Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 9. It says, there remaineth therefore a rest to the people of Yahweh. For he that is entered into his rest also had ceased from his own works, as Yahweh did from his. Let us labor therefore to enter into that rest. So to enter into the rest, which the scripture says in Micah 2:10, this is not your rest. Right now, this is not our rest, but the rest coming. So let us therefore labor to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. So you have to labor to enter into that rest. If you don't labor, you're not going to enter into the rest. All right? You're not going to enter into the rest because you did not labor. So this is about labor to show our debt, to pay our debt to Yahweh Shai. He gave his life, so therefore our life have to go towards the ministry. Alright, so with that, I hope it was edifying. Want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Want to say double honors to the apostles of great mercy and do rule well. Salutations to the men of the whole plan, say elect. There's your brother Makazar from Trinidad camp saying Shalom. Stay strong. Shalom.